a gallery there. And I just sold the painting over there, so I'm kind of excited.
Why they did those? So,
Well, we were just there on vacation and we went into this gallery and I said, I do ice mattering painting, and looked at my stuff and said, hey, how about you take some of this space? Oh, okay.
I will take your space.
That's
So,
yeah, so it's just a different place.
So has anybody applied for our jobs?
Only one applicant. We need more because we have 3 open positions and 1 applicant.
Yeah.
Yes.
That never happens to us.
The youth position, right?
At the chair.
It's one of you? Huh?
Oh, we're fine. But for voting members, we have 3 vacant positions.
I don't think that's ever happened on this committee, but summer's the worst one.
And then they have to go through the whole.
Okay, so what kind of artist do you have?
Are we ready to roll already?
Yes.
I'm an artist.
So
I'm gonna try.
Oh.
I'm gonna call the meeting to order at 6:04. First order of business is the approval of minutes for May. Can we do them separately or do we do them separately or?
You should, yes.
Okay, so, did anybody look at the May minutes, May 2025? And would they like to make a motion to accept the minutes?
I was not here for the meeting.
That's okay, you can still make a motion. If you have read them and you approve and you have no edits or changes, you can make a motion and anybody, ditto you, Claire, you don't have to have been here. You can make a motion and you can be the second, either one.
I think that was my first meeting.
Okay,
Like to say a motion.
so I'd like to move to approve the minutes, the May minutes. May 2025 minutes. I'd like to move to approve.
I'd like to move to approve the May 2025 minutes.
Do I have a second?
I second it. You keep hitting me. I don't wanna sit by you anymore.
All in favor of approving the May 2025 minutes?
I
Opposed? Okay. Now, we need to look at the June 2025 minutes. Is there anyone that would like to make a motion to approve those?
make a motion to approve the minutes for the June, like, 2025.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Say all in favor of approving the June 2025 minutes?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Next, we have appearance of interested citizens, and it looks like we have Liam Stipp.
An interested citizen.
If you would like to come forward and tell us a little bit about you and why you're here.
Name and city of residence.
Thank you, councilors. I'm Liam Stipp, I live in Keizer. I am the youth liaison for Keizer Parks Board, and I've been in the position for just over a year now, and I decided a few months ago I want to try and go to all the board meetings and just see how local government works. I'm quite fond of politics, and I know a whole bunch of stuff about the national level and the state level, but I really don't know a whole lot about local level.
That's where all the meaningful stuff happens.
Exactly. So I just thought it would be interesting to try and visit the different board meetings. You're one of the last ones on my list. So I just wanted to know exactly how, like, what you do and how you do it. I assume you talk to artists about purchasing artworks or up in the halls. My guess. But yes, what do you do? How do you do it?
So our focus is to, am I not turned on, is to approve, place and maintain public art in Keizer. And,
Free public art,
Yeah, free.
art for everybody.
and so we've had projects in the past that we have, like the
Statues.
yeah, statues, we've had, like the Sasquatch in the park, those things, we kind of put out there. We did a community mural on the, bowling alley, gosh, that's probably been 10 years ago. And so, people come to us and say, hey, we would like, there's a group now that would like to do street art. So they come to us and we don't necessarily, facilitate the project, but we approve what they're gonna put on there and, kind of assist in that way, so. So we're kind of the liaison, I suppose, between artists and the city council.
Mhm.
So let me elaborate. Have you seen the story poles out front?
Yes.
That was a Keizer Public Arts project. And we partnered with Oregon Community Foundation, with the artists themselves. And so we can bring in a lot of different partners, but really what this board is the final approval on content. So we review all of the art that's going to be put in the East Gallery and the North Gallery. And if there's anything that we feel is inappropriate or not family friendly, because we get all kinds of folks in here, little kids all the way up to seniors. So, our guidelines are to make sure that the art is family friendly. So we have final approval of that. Currently, there's something before us tonight, the roundabout that is between Salem and Keizer that keeps getting run over. We're going to put up a new sign, and there are some proposals for us to look at tonight to see if this board likes any of what's been presented, and if not, we'll continue to look. But that could be really significant. It could end up being our city logo. The last city logo was the one in the back of the room. If you turn around and look, there's a lot of detail in that.
Mhm.
So it was thought that as you're driving by in a car, you don't see all that detail. So those types of things, this board is kind of like a fail-safe between the city council and the arts folks. And art, as you're quite aware, is very subjective. It's an emotional thing. And so the city council would just rather not be involved in the actual selection of art. So we try to fill this board with art or art adjacent folks who have some experience working in the creative space. Does that help?
Absolutely. If I may say so, I noticed that you're missing the youth liaison in the position open. I do know a few people that,
Well, get them down here.
yeah, that, do like art. I used to have 2 art classes just this past school year, and I got to meet some really interesting people. So I could probably try and slip over here. And
That would be great. We just lost Katie, and Katie had been our liaison, I wanna say 2 years, I was gonna say 3. Huh?
Two terms at least, maybe 3.
Yeah, she was dynamite, but she had the audacity to age out and go to college. So here we are. How dare she? How dare she? So that would be great. We'd love for you to help us, Liam.
of course, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. What a great idea you had.
Yes.
To do that.
keep at it.
Sure. Yeah, Liam's awesome, man. His, first, when he went to the Parks Board, he wrote, if I'm not correctly, correct me if I'm not, I say wrong, but I think he rode his bike to every city park. Um,
Good job, Liam.
Thank you. Which is just exhausting, just thinking about it. But, and then to go to all the committee meetings, I think I need to invite you to my office and come give you a tour of City Hall.
Yeah, hang on to that enthusiasm. Awesome. Thank you for coming. Next up, we have the gallery display schedule, and it looks like we don't have anything for August and September now.
So we opened it up. We did not choose to post the posters from the Keizer Fest, which normally we did because of August. We opened it up to see if we could get an artist, and we have failed. So far. Well, I mean, it's 2 weeks from August.
You could still have the posters out.
I know, that's what I was gonna say. You guys could still say, okay, you know what? we left that open for artists to come, they did not come. They do have still 2 weeks, but somebody could make a motion that said something to the effect of, if we don't have any interest, no, we might be able to meet again. They've gotta make a
Can't do
decision
it.
tonight.
Yeah,
You've gotta make a decision, either to leave it there, which I would not do.
Yeah.
Or put the poster up.
yeah, in my mind, we do not want a bare gallery, so, and we have, art ready to go. Does someone want to make a motion?
Well, hang on, can I wait a picture?
I have plenty of pictures, I just forgot to turn them in, but you guys, you just have to take my word that they're good.
Well, she's done it before,
I have,
right?
but
Don't we have leeway of that? For artists that have submitted before, because we know she has what I would say family-friendly
Oh,
art.
yeah, definitely. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Adam, can they do this?
I don't think there's any rules against it. I mean, there was a piece I wanted to buy last year, I didn't do early enough and lost.
You what?
So there was a piece that she did last year that I
Oh.
really wanted to buy, but
Oh.
somebody else bought it. So
Yeah.
maybe this year I might grab something.
I mean, I would be more than happy to do that if you guys
Well-
are okay with it.
Cause you have.
So you've got 2 choices. You could either put up the posters that show a history of all of the Keizer Fest posters, or you can have, Deb put her art up, and Deb's a local artist.
Now, we have always approved everything, even though we've had repeating artists, so we've always, so I would assume we had to. Is there a way that,
That's what I just asked him, isn't the rule?
so why do we do that every time? I mean,
Well, we
is
don't
there-
always know the artist.
Well, we pretty much, I mean, it
Well, we-
seems like it's the same,
Well, that's what's
Right.
happened,
right?
but when we originally started, this place, we've been in business as a K-PAC for 10 or 12 years. And when we first started out, we didn't know any of those artists, and so we wanted to make sure that they were family friendly.
Right. Right. So, I just was under the impression that we had to do it each time, but you're saying no.
I believe for the contract, legal would like to see the pictures, the values, the size, the names to prepare the contract.
Could
Oh, I
they,
can certainly do that,
could,
you know.
could they make a motion that said, that if they choose to go this way, that they want to move forward with having Deborah Cisco use the galleries pending approval from legal? So if there's, that leaves that little room that if they find something that's not right or inappropriate, they come back after.
I'm just
They
wondering
would,
if we
but
could
that's-
have like a quick 5-minute Zoom meeting or something, or can we, if we need to?
We could vote email, couldn't we?
Would I need to send you all the pictures? then?
Well,
Or
you'd have to
just
send them to,
sample
you'd
of
have to send them to her
Okay.
anyways, and so she could
Okay.
just,
that? So I just need it by the 1st of August.
but I mean, if we don't have to do that, that's fabulous. And so,
Adam, we're looking at you on this.
Yeah, I'm looking at our code now. I don't think there's anything in there about.
I think
This is a
Dawn's probably
practice
right. I think this
for the
is feels good for Tammy Harms.
Well,
And
she needs to do that for the contract.
I don't think, them giving final say is necessary. I think just wording the motion to say that, it's gonna be similar to the stuff that she submitted last time she
Yeah, it
showed. And maybe put a caveat in there that says, if any of the commissioners, are uncomfortable with any content, that those items would be removed temporarily and discussed at an upcoming meeting, something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's figure out what that motion is. Is that what you guys wanna do?
I
wanna
think so,
put that-
absolutely, I'd rather, yeah.
Okay, so let's put a motion together. So Claire could move that we accept Deborah Cisco for our featured artist for August and September based on similar art to the last time that she was a featured artist. Would that work? Dawn, Claire, all you have to say is so moved.
And a little something on the end about if any of the commissioners are uncomfortable with a piece that would be pulled from the gallery and
Yeah.
discussed at an upcoming meeting.
Yes.
Well, or we could just at the upcoming meeting say, let's make a,
It's not, it's September, so yeah, 2 weeks left.
yeah, so So,
I mean, she does flowers and landscape.
right, so I'm just saying, I don't know that we need to add that because we could, at that meeting, if we're not gonna meet before that anyways, we could say, oh my gosh. I can't believe she put that out.
That
We need to
dates are
remove
but-
we need to remove that, so,
Okay,
unless
so,
legally it needs to
did
be
you write
done.
that down? Okay, Claire, or Becca, whoever, somebody, I don't think it should be Deborah.
Probably not.
One of you needs to say so moved, and then she'll use the language we just talked about.
So moved.
Great, now you need a second.
One second.
Great, now you can vote.
Okay, so all in favor, opposed?
You get to vote. You
I
can
didn't vote on my own stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, great.
because if I had nothing to do with this.
Yeah,
you do.
Okay,
Okay, so it was, Becca that.
Becca made a motion, Claire made a second, and it was unanimous.
And I will follow up with you on Dawn with all the information with what I was supposed to do back in May, before the May meeting for, outlining guidelines to how to get all that. That has been very busy.
Great, thank you.
So next is, December, January, we have, Sandy and Larry Gross.
But wait a minute, let's talk October, November.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. So we have the October, November, do we have?
Are we putting up the canvases?
You haven't voted on it yet,
Okay,
but you can.
Why didn't we vote on that already? I thought we did.
It was just for the Native American was what you had, made the motion for,
okay.
to declare those funds.
Oh, Becca, do you have connections with other Native American artists?
Yeah, if we can hold on until the September meeting, if that's possible,
I think it's possible.
then I would like to reach out to some people.
Great idea.
Yeah.
And they don't have to be, these are huge galleries, so even if you get, have 3 Native American artists that can fill one gallery, great. We'll put the canvases from the Shamawa students, we'll put them in the other gallery.
Okay.
So we're really highly flexible with that.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so now we're counting on you.
No, I'm gonna text right now. actually.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay. So we will table that till September. December, January, is, again, where, Sandy and Larry Gross and approval of their art, which we won't get that for another couple months, correct?
Yeah, there's no hurry on.
And then 2026, we have Joel Nickel is confirmed for February, March, and then April, May, we're going to, that's the Irish Festival next year. So then we'll do the posters there, which is our plan. And then, Gary Hastell's, says tentative. Isn't he out there now?
Yes, I just haven't, I just haven't
Confirmed.
verbally confirmed with them.
Oh, okay. So this is. All right, item 5, next would be grant efforts. Is there anybody that's gonna speak on that? No. Okay. And then, item 6 is review of the Arts Commission budget. We have not spent any money today, so.
Because we just got money,
Yes,
July
we
1.
just, so, not much to report there. We have $6,000 in our budget. Other business, we had discussed updating the master plan to include the project name of the proposed street art program. To allow murals to be painted on pavement by Tammy Salvador. So,
Are we ready to approve that? Everything's done, so all they have to do is approve it?
Yes, and it's just approving the name of the program, that way, the city can, make any changes down the road.
Oh, cool. So all you need is a motion to add,
proposed street art program.
Yes, to the master plan.
The
do
master-
you want it to say proposed? Or the street art program?
The Keizer Street Painting Program.
Where's that?
Where's that?
It's on.
Oh, it's on that.
Oh. Well, it has here this under quotation, proposed street art program.
Okay, hold on.
It's on thing.
Oh, Keizer. So you want them to adopt Keizer street painting program?
Yes.
Got it.
I like that.
Okay, great.
So, do we have a motion? To approve Kaiser Street, yeah, just to approve the,
Well, it adds it
to add to the, master plan, the Kaiser Street painting program.
What is the word I need to say?
I move
I move.
that we approve
Yeah, we approve the name. of
and
the-
adding it to our master plan.
And adding it to the master plan Kaiser Street painting program.
Do I have a second?
A second.
Okay, so all in favor of,
Any conversation?
Did we get it finalized?
That's what I was asking. I think we did.
yeah,
They had to go to Public Works, they had, yeah, I think this is it. It's taken months, don't say wow.
Yeah,
We're here.
I think it's still wow, like, we worked really hard on that.
Oh, I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's been a while. We've been working on this maybe a year.
it looks really nice.
It does, it really does.
It was great.
Call the vote.
Yay.
so all in favor of adding Keizer Street painting program to the Keizer, K-Pax master plan?
Hi.
I opposed? Okay,
I'm really excited about this because this was the first thing that came to the table when I first joined K-PAC, so.
So how long's that been? Is that so long it's been?
Yeah, it's been almost a year.
There you
so
go.
I'm just excited to see it.
Yeah.
come to
something,
fruition.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So before we go to the next item, I'm looking at the code here about our display here. Let me
Okay.
just read it, what it says. Keizer Public Arts Commission shall review each application and supporting materials, except for applications submitted by the school district.
See?
So that's our,
So is there any way that, we could,
No, she's gonna have to send them out.
right, I mean, but if she gets them to Dawn and Dawn sends them to us, can we have just a 5-minute meeting somewhere at some point by Zoom and?
Could we, or could we, because that doesn't, there's no money exchange or anything, couldn't they all vote to approve? Couldn't it be worded in such a way that it's approval of this art? It's, it's just it's an acknowledgement that it's family friendly. That's really what we do.
yeah, well, and I think the way you worded it was like, unless there's any disapproval, right?
Okay, so we can do that by email. Well, it'll send them to them.
So in like, or in lieu of, or in the absence of any critic.
Okay, so we'll just email them out and then if you don't hear back, if nobody has any, it is.
No, you have to affirmatively respond to her and say, I have no objection.
Right, but we don't have to have a meeting though.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna call the
Right.
police on us.
Right, well, I.
The what police, the art police?
The committee.
So,
Second risk is relatively low.
I think it's. Thank you for doing that,
Yeah, so I'll try to get it to you.
and let's all watch our email and I guess you can probably reach out if somebody. doesn't hear.
Okay, we have art to look at.
Okay, so, so now we're on to the Salem Keizer joint gateway sign. I feel like this is such an important decision because it's.
Because it could end up
It
being.
could,
Yeah, I know.
I just don't know that, I mean,
I love the yellow because I think it pops more.
this one,
The yellow, but
This one?
well, there's two yellows. One has the iris in the center and one has it at the bottom, so I'm gonna say I don't. It doesn't bother me where the iris is placed. I think they both look good, but I think out of the 3 colors, the yellow pops more.
Yeah, no, we have got two people.
And you did one.
Oh, I see.
It took me 5 minutes to figure out the difference between the two. And it was the iris.
Where the iris is.
Yeah.
And something like that. I didn't realize that, but I do like it better.
do you?
I really do. You know what? I like how we asked them to put the stars in there, Friday Spirit Volunteerism. I like that.
I just wish that it had like established 1982 on the other side of the iris.
Here's what I've done.
Okay.
See all the detail in that? You're in a car. And so we thought that had too much detail.
Well, let's
So they pared it back as much as they could. I mean, we can do whatever we want, Becca.
I'm just saying, like, it seems weird not having like the established or the sentence.
You know what? We
I
don't,
agree.
you know what we don't have? We don't have the Salem one. The Salem one, their flower, do you have it? I love you. Is this why you're certified? Yep. There's the Salem one. I think you should look at that. I think you should look at that in as a companion piece, because that's what it is. They're gonna be adjacent like this. And what it's supposed to show-
Able to see both of them together.
Yeah, but
You will.
There's,
They're gonna be on either side.
there
No,
is one place
There's
where they're
three.
together.
Oh, there's three.
So in that case, having the iris at the, at the bottom
yeah,
is
more
more
consistent,
consistent,
yeah, totally.
unless we just want to be different, because we're Keizer.
We are
I was gonna say, we are.
Because we're Keizer, we're not saying.
Well, I mean, it's only gonna be up there for about 3 months anyway.
Did she really say that?
It's about the. It's true.
I've seen that wall demolished more than I've seen it up.
I know,
Yeah.
and some of these keep growing, and you think, for God's sake, how big those things have to be?
No, say from the last time I lived in Keizer when I was 18, to currently living in Keizer at 42. I don't, and that's what I'm saying. I hope they stay up for 50 years at least. I hope they do. They're beautiful.
Green one. We don't have to be the green, no.
It's like a teal.
Well, so it's more balanced with the flower in the middle, if that means anything.
Yeah, I like the middle,
Like the metal.
There's an artist.
I still think
I don't know
we
about
should have.
does everybody think that, does everybody agree on the yellow? Maybe not super.
The yellow pops.
There's a bunch more.
Well, there was the green, this is the green we're talking about.
Yeah, I just thought it was greener.
I mean, it could be printing out weird.
Mhm.
Yeah, because online it looks green.
Yeah, the digital one looks,
It looks,
Better.
this looks very green.
I give it back to them.
You want it again?
Yes, please.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. What do you want?
Oh, I just wanted to say them again, just.
I was so surprised at seeing the cherry blossom. I didn't know where it was. I said, well, what's the, I thought it was a hibiscus. But it's a cherry blossom. And then after I knew that, I really liked this.
See, I wish our iris was maybe a little more.
I think this is great.
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember what it was before. This is terrific.
Like,
It needs to be a little more,
Graphic.
yeah,
because this is really busy.
yeah, I think it is too. I see, like, I like this. This is,
It's like a staff.
yeah.
How many times do you think we get to go back to them, Adam? Are we pushing it?
well, they haven't complained yet.
That's really.
Well, I mean, it's an important decision, and so. I think.
Why don't you guys decide on color? And if you don't like any of these colors, tell them what you do want. And I think if we went back and
this
said,
one looks more green.
I think if you went back and said, yeah, see, that's green too. I think we ought to match that.
I kind of like the green.
So then it would look like this, except it would be in the center.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that better.
but then aren't we doing, we're just kind of like,
I think we need to do our own thing.
yeah, because then we're copying them and.
See if you can pick a color. See if the board, you can pick a color tonight. And do you like the stars?
Stars are fine, it's just that the iris is way too busy.
I agree,
It needs to be
I'm not a fan of the artist.
Okay.
Give it graphic artist.
So if
I
you,
mean, does this look like a cherry blossom necessarily?
no, I thought it was
It's red.
I thought it was a camellia.
Then it's a star.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is so cute with the star and everything.
Mhm.
That's really cute.
Just send it to a graphic artist, are they the ones working on this anyway?
It is an actual graphic artist, right, Adam? It's not just a city employee.
Well, the city actually has a graphic artist.
So, yes.
So yes and yes.
It's, yeah, they signed, as Salem graphic artist.
So if you guys could pick the color combination, then all Adam would have to do is go back to them and say, they love the way the cherry blossom was done for Salem, and they would like the iris to be more graphic like that, and less fussy.
now we're talking about not wanting to be like Salem, but I'm sorry, but this sign is the exact same sign. I mean, the river,
I know.
I mean, it's all exactly the
Look, it's
same.
supposed to, remember what the third sign says,
What's it say?
working together.
Oh,
Okay.
And this isn't Salem's logo, this is just for this
No, they have the $77,000 sign where they misspelled capital. That would be their logo. Can you believe that? I mean, that makes.
Where is it?
I don't know where it is.
It's over on Portland Road when you're coming in.
It is a 77,000, and we wonder why they're bankrupt. $77,000 sign and they misspelled. How many people did that have to go through? Many. And they misspelled capital.
Oh, yeah, it put Capital City back on.
So in light of that, then, does it, if we're, I mean, the only thing different is their Salem is their Salem and this is our Keizer.
I like the font they use for Keizer. I like it's big,
Yeah.
bold, strong. I like the
There's
font.
the green in the digital file that helps. It's low.
See, that's what Salem's is, and I think that looks good.
And I got it.
I think my favorite is 3.
You know, the funny thing is they threw that one in. We didn't ask for that. They just threw in that extra one.
Because Kaiser's big and bold.
Yeah, I like that. It looks more balanced.
I think that I love the stars. I think if they, like, I agree with having the more blocky style iris.
More graphic.
Yeah, would be nice.
Yeah, that's,
Is that a motion, Becca?
Well,
Put it on there. Let's see what happens.
or is the motion to?
I move a motion to approve item number 3, which is the yellow welcome to Kaiser sign
With the bow.
with the yellow around it, with the iris in the center, but would like to have a more block style iris print.
I second.
So do we have some discussion on this?
Are we really sold on the yellow? Is that what we're doing?
I'm not really sold on the yellow, but you guys are the artists, so,
See, I always prefer them too.
Well, because it's brighter
It
and,
pops.
then we're kind of cool. But
It definitely,
the yellow's one of my colors. so.
it pops more. We already have yellow in our sign.
I like that it's kind of caution, like maybe it won't get hit.
maybe.
And also, I think that if it was green, especially if the Kaiser and Salem are adjacent to each other, that they're gonna look very similar, and I like that there's some contrast there.
I like that too. I think that's good.
Call for vote, see if they've got 3.
So all in favor of this,
Do we have a second?
oh,
Yeah. that's it.
Oh, give
so-
it a second.
so
All right.
the other option I'm still discussing, so this is the same, oh, that's yours, yeah. Here's the other, here we go, the bottom. Yeah, I almost feel like it, since they are so similar, I almost feel like it should be at the bottom, like this was at the bottom. And it should be green, so that's my thought. But, we can take a vote.
Okay.
So all in favor of number 3
With
with what?
With the adjustment of a more graphic style,
Yes,
less.
with the more graphic,
Iris.
I are opposed.
Okay. You lose that one, Kenny.
It's okay.
That's fine.
It's okay.
Okay, well, we'll take it to city council now and see what those.
Justine, were you opposed?
Yes.
You know, Kim,
Not to the graphic part, just.
I just really agree with you. It's just which way do we want to go? Do we want to be different and stand out, or do we want, I mean.
Well, you kind of put it into perspective for me that this is not gonna be our logo. And so in light of that, then I think it, in my mind, it should be
And
uniform and,
you defer to the artist.
yes, I can.
It's all right. It's okay.
It's all your fault.
And every time I drive by, I'm like, I
I
know.
I said no.
All right.
So,
It's on.
So we have to go, so now we send that back to
City council.
the council.
Our recommendation, well, we need to go back to Salem, fix the iris.
Mhm.
And then I wouldn't bring it back here because we know that's what they want. I would just bring that to city
Well, I
council.
don't know, don't we need to see?
Yeah, we
I'd like
need to
We
see
need to
it.
see the new graphic iris. I think.
Then mail it out.
We'll do it, you know.
because now this is getting to be a little shelf one.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's the trouble with having artists on the committee.
Well, I'll tell you, I just almost think, do you guys, I mean, would it make a difference in you being able to attend this committee? We meet every other month. We used to meet every month. I think it is that we meet every other month. I think we should meet monthly, because I think there's enough stuff going on that we're always saying, well, let's have an extra meeting. Let's do it.
When we just, and when and why we decided
Yeah,
that,
when did that happen?
I don't know, it's been a while. But when it first started, it was monthly.
yeah.
And then it went to every other month, and I think it was purely because of workload. There just wasn't enough, and sometimes, but there is now. But I wanna ask you as a volunteer, would it impact you're willing to meet 12 times a year?
Yeah.
Are you, Becca?
I'd be willing to
I
do
would
that.
do.
I mean, every other,
It's 6 times a year.
what's that?
It's 6 times a year. It's twice the meetings.
No, I know, but every other, commission, every other board meets every month, correct?
Yeah.
Just, you know, I
Is
think
there
we had a
any-
reason at the time, I don't even remember what it was now, and you're
And
right.
it's up to you guys if you wanna do that. I mean, I'm a captive audience.
Right.
Okay. So can we go back to that? We'd like to meet in office.
So you can make a motion, and I was wondering maybe if you could meet earlier than 6 o'clock. No,
These are working people.
okay.
Yeah,
Sorry. Sometimes we try to do, I mean, hey, it used to be work, it used to be 7. So we've gotten it up there so that we know you wanna go home. Okay, you need a motion.
I motion that the KPAC meetings start to meet monthly as opposed to every other month,
Do you want to begin in August or do you want to begin in September?
beginning in August.
I second.
There you go.
So all in favor of changing our schedule and meeting monthly?
Say aye.
All in favor?
I,
Opposed?
Okay, there you go.
And did I hear you say you want to start in August?
Yeah. I know, I was kind of hoping they would start September. That's fine.
So now we need to determine, where we're gonna put.
Do we have these yet?
They're out there in the.
They are. Oh, they're hanging now. Oh,
They're in the
great.
gallery.
Where are they at?
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on a field trip. Cool. I like it.
I know, I've been thinking about it.
Isn't that too precious?
It's. I got that for too little, but she got it. All right.
I just thought it was lovely.
So you guys. Why do you think we have the declaration of independence? Well, not that we don't all just love it, well, if I goes up that wall. To be on the corner by the wall. I could have put it up the AV sheet. You don't have to have somebody first. Doesn't it though? You could just bet your life. So if you did that, then you can. That was really cute. Fruit, because it's a nice long narrow wall, so you could stack it. And the roof had the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, which you cannot read, really too small, it's written of the time. Like you come here, I guess you could, because it's closed. What the hell? Hey, hey. Adam would love to have this in his office. Oh. We're gonna take it down. We have power, this is our power, her power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the.
In this case, if you feel. We have the declaration in it. You could probably drop the flag a little bit and put it on top of it, but I'm telling you, or beside it on the corner. Oh, there. You, I know there's a.
Yeah.
Maybe this cookie. It's 16 by 20 by 25. 20 by 25, okay, yeah, pretty close. On that side, but what about in the corner? Right here. You got that. And we want your car. So, 1 year. Okay, yeah, yeah, you are. All right, then, are you okay with first there? Okay. What the 50 order you want? Dan Cullingham will do it for us.
Well, because one of them has that old frame, I think the old man would be in the middle.
Yep, I agree. Okay. Where are the things? Look at me. Right. Okay, are you ready to make a motion, my dear? That we move it to the west side of the city council chamber doors in this order.
And you work well.
Do we have to motion to move the
You
decoration?
know, talk to your friends and see if anybody's interested in having a council, that'd be great.
Okay,
I guess it.
no, it's a single cherry.
Yeah.
No, that's an apple.
That's the.
Oh, that's the apple.
You know, the name, I think is cherries.
What's that? Oh, it's
You
cherry.
named the cherries one is plural, cherries.
The cherries are cherries.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks like a grape leaf to me, doesn't it?
Is,
Cherries don't have leaves like that.
yeah, this is great, and if you see it better, and yeah, it's just kind of flattened out.
Are they the same price? You guys could probably swap them if you're not happy with that. Are they the same price, Dawn?
The problem is the frame as well.
What's that?
It's more like this frame, the single cherry. But in a way, that'd be cool, cause one,
Well, I think we can pick the cherry, because you guys talked about having the same frame.
yeah. But then we talked about how that sometimes it's kind of nice to have different frames, because they go together if you have the same subject.
You sold me. Alright.
But, maybe the idea of having one and one cherry would be, kind of what goes into that, I don't know.
If you guys want the one cherry, get the one cherry. That's what you're
It's at
here.
the same price.
Oh, are you looking at it?
Yeah.
I can go out there.
Green three is $45. And then
It has a fancier frame.
34. 34 was $30. So I think there's just a mistake. He called 34 cherries on his list here.
So is it gonna cost us $15 more? He called it grapes?
Yeah, he called it grapes on the wall.
Oh, we wanted cherry.
But yeah, and it says in his list, he says cherries.
We'd like to swap that out for the one cherry. Yes.
I do, but, are we in agreement?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Don,
Then we
we
can
wanna
do-
swap it for the
We
one
can do
cherry.
the cherry, the orange. the
And
apple.
then, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Cause then that gives the fancy frames too.
And it doesn't say sold on
Oh,
it.
the cherry has a fancy frame?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, you ready to make a motion?
So we need a motion that I guess, do we need two motions then?
I don't think we need a motion to remove the declaration.
No, I mean for the changing the.
Oh,
Does
not,
it say
not
on the-
forever.
on
never.
the-
No,
on
I
our
think that was a
purchase,
mistake.
Does it say cherry?
Yes, and it's numbered just like he listed. So, I mean, we would need another motion that gives room to say that if he's not willing to swap it out, I mean, and I don't know how the payment's gonna work.
I know, we can go out there and, it doesn't say, it wasn't sold.
It didn't, the grapes didn't say sold, it was the single cherry that said it was sold.
And that's not ours?
Well, it's numbered differently, the
Can I
motion
cover that
said.
real quick?
I thought the grape.
Yes, you can, but the cherry says sold?
Yes, the cherry says sold,
The one cherry.
yeah.
I think he knew that was us. You
Yeah.
think it's someone else
He told me that he was gonna put sold on there after I. told
on
him
the cherry?
On the ones that we got.
Yes. the ones
Yeah,
that
and
made
so
motion for.
the orange has sold,
The apple.
the apple had sold, and I just was wondering,
The grapes do not say sold.
They don't.
So I think that we're good.
and they're the same price.
No, they're different, $15 difference.
Which one's the most expensive?
The grapes.
Great, we're not buying it. We're good.
Such enthusiasm you have there, girl.
Well, I think it was just a mix up, but it sounds to me like the artist knew we wanted the cherry.
I'm sorry, I'm getting confused because he had them in here wrong, so technically the one that we want, or that you want.
Single
is
cherry.
Number 23. And that's $45, that's the one that you want, so, but we only gave him $30.
So we owe $15 more,
Yes,
and we have budget for it.
Yes,
Okay, now we need a motion. So a motion to, let me try to put something out there, and then you guys can say so moved. I move that we make sure, oh God, just a second. I move to pay the difference of $15 to purchase the single cherry and not the grape picture. Will that do, Dawn? Okay.
So,
Okay,
we have a second?
And second.
Okay, so all in favor of approving to pay $15 extra to have the cherry instead of the grapes?
Mhm.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
it's a great thing.
And who made that great? Who said I?
Aye.
Deb did the motion and Becky did the second.
And so,
Second motion,
yeah, we just voted. Oh, yeah, so the second motion, so we need a motion to
location.
for location, to place the, and now we're going to place the fruit
In this order.
in this order.
What was the top one? Cherry.
Cherry,
Orange.
this one on the, which one? We
Cherry.
I guess it
Orange.
doesn't really matter, we just need the orange in the middle.
Yes.
So,
Cherry at the top, orange in the middle.
and
On
apple at
bottom.
the bottom.
On
And
the
then,
wall that is west.
yes, the base of the entrance to the Keizer chambers.
There you go, just, there's your motion. Did you get that, Dawn? Kim can make that motion.
Almost, and. We also need to, throw in relocating the,
Well, if we have to have a motion to place these, don't we have to have a motion to place that?
I think you can put it all in one motion. Just-
And move
And move
the Declaration of Independence to the city manager's office.
No.
Oh, sorry, we started to take, put it out there.
Sorry,
To the,
sorry.
to the south wall adjacent to the memorial flag. Okay, that's what you're voting on.
So, do we
And
need to
Constitution.
have a second?
And second.
Or that's so
It was
moved.
messy, but, yeah.
So, and you second? So all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed?
And who moved?
Kim was the mover, Becca was the second.
Okay, thanks.
Well, actually, I'm the one that brought it forward.
Doesn't matter, you still make a motion.
I can still make a motion and
Okay, ladies. Oh, wait, man. Got my man. Not only do we need a couple more artists, wait. Okay.
I believe that, the last order of business is, the reports to the council. Now, are we gonna report to the council every month? If we go to every month?
How do the other committees do it? I mean, it's a
How is
5-minute deal.
Yeah,
And if you don't wanna do it, I can give a report.
I can do it.
okay, thank you, I don't have to do that.
Becca wants to do
I
it.
can do it because I was supposed to do it in May and I was out of town, so.
Okay, Becca, you're it. On this board.
Dawn will send you the minutes, and then you just open them. Well, good job.
Okay, meeting adjourned.
Good job. See you in August.
When is the city coming?